Good evening. Good evening. Something a little bit different tonight. Uh, we're right in the middle of dry January, or we're at the end of dry January actually, which I haven't done. I've had a couple of heavy weekends, and this weekend I need some time off the booze. I think when your body tells you, you've got to listen to it. And frankly, if I can't go one weekend without a drink, then there's a problem. There's no problem. I do it sometimes, probably not often enough. But I think that with beer reviews, they don't really go into that in any great detail. Well, we've got to remember that alcohol, in particular, drunk to excess, is obviously not a good thing. So from time to time, I think it serves you well to just take a step back and go, right, well, I'm going to do something a little bit different this weekend. I'm going to wake up with a very clear head, both on Saturday and Sunday morning, and I'm going to go into next week feeling fresh as a daisy, which I don't always, and I certainly haven't the last 2 weeks. So with that in mind, I've picked up a couple of non-alcoholic beers. I know a lot of people talk about these. This is probably not the first time that any of you have seen a review of a non-alcoholic beer, but I've gone for the two which are apparently the best, the most like regular beer, because that's all you want from a non-alcoholic beer. Some of them are revolting, some of them give you a hint of what you can expect, but actually what I want is a drink on a Friday evening that tastes like a beer. And with that in mind, we've got Lucky Saint, which is 0.5% alcohol, which means it carries about the same amount of alcohol in it as a banana. So 0.5% is none, to be honest. And like I say, it's lager, it's unfiltered, it's only 53 calories. That's about it. That's all it says. It's brewed in Germany, so it's going to be good. I know that a few years ago that this had lactose in it. It doesn't anymore, which is good news for me. So I don't do dairy. Not something to get on a high horse about or anything like that. Just don't. So let's see what we're letting ourselves in for with my newfound sobriety on a Friday. It looks absolutely fantastic. That looks absolutely brilliant. It's really hazy. It's got nice head on it. I don't know what I was expecting. I wasn't expecting that, but I'll take it. Someone handed me that, something that looked like that, in a pub or whatever. I'd be very pleased. Right, Lucky Saint. Now, people have sung the praises of this. Straight away, I can smell the non-alcoholic beer smell. Difficult to describe. It's like some kind of savoury, damp smell. It's not overwhelming by any stretch of the imagination. It's a tiny hint of it, but it's there. Other than that, it does smell actually very nice. It smells, I said damp, but it also smells dank. So it's got some tropical flavours coming through. I'm gonna give this a go. Let's see what we get. yeah, people. It goes to show how the non-alcoholic beer standard is pretty poor, to be honest. If this is top of the tree, um, it's by no means disgusting. It really isn't. But it's clearly a non-alcoholic beer. It tastes a bit soda watery. It does have a nice little bitter finish to it. Um, oh man, we've all had far worse than this though. It's definitely, it's not masquerading as anything other than a non-alcoholic beer. Lovely mouthfeel. Then it's like soda water. Then it tastes of nothing. Then you do get a really nice bitter finish to it. If I had to finish to all of my beers as good as that one, I'd be happy because it is a lovely finish. Kind of makes you forget about what's gone on before, which I suppose is the point. Look, it's not bad. It's not bad. And a couple of mouthfuls of it, and of course you get a bit more used to it. So it's all right. It's okay. If I had the car and I'm out in the pub or whatever, you could do much worse than that. So lucky Saint. It's just as well I quite like it because I've got another 3 cans of it to get through, which I'll probably do another one tonight. But the other beer I've got coming, watch this space. You'll have undoubtedly heard of it, and that one will be next one up. You good health. Cheers.